So, hello, obviously this is a get ready with me, if you didn't figure that out by now. Anyways, of course the little air vent is on right now. Love that. Yeah, we gotta look snatched. This is not a regular get ready with me. This is a get real with me. I have a couple questions that I want to answer about like advice. So I'm gonna be answering that today. What was a moment in college or high school that you'd never want to relive? My second semester senior year of high school, and that was really difficult for me. And I would never want to relive that because with like COVID and everything, I felt very isolated with like everything going on. And it was my senior year and we didn't get a full senior year experience. And I was like, well, that's great. Fun. Love that for me. So yeah, I guess I would never want to relive that experience because it was not fun. What, if anything, would you change about your experience growing up? I kind of want to brush my teeth. Something that I would change about growing up is I feel like the entire time that I was growing up, I had like older sisters, right? And I feel like literally the entire time I was growing up, I was like, oh, I can't wait to like do that, like graduate high school, like get my first relationship, like, you know, go to the football games and stuff. And I feel like I spent my entire childhood just like wishing I could grow up, and now I'm spending my entire like adult years being like, well, now you did all that stuff and you wish you could be a kid again because you don't get to experience that stuff anymore. So now I'm just like, you know, I'm an adult, I guess, so I can just do whatever I want. But I feel like just a lot of my childhood was wasted, like just wishing I could grow up. What do you wish everyone knew about you? Something that I wish people knew about me was that I am very bad at first impressions, and that's because I'm very shy when you first meet me. I am. I'm just like naturally just like, oh, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Like this literally happened with me and my best friend. Like we literally thought we weren't gonna get along because we didn't talk to each other, but like sometimes I'm just like, I don't know how to talk to people, you know? Just because I'm like pretty quiet when you first meet me, that's not how I am like all the time, you know? And I'm very full of energy and full of life. I can be quiet, but also I'm normally quiet when I'm tired because like, ew. Being really energetic and being tired at the same time is just like way too much for me. How do you handle stress? This is a great question because I don't. I'm very bad at handling stress and handling stressful situations. My brain just goes to like everything that I have to do, and like everything that I need to get done, it just ends up not being productive. But one thing I will say is making a to-do list has really been a lifesaver for me because I'm like, okay, I know everything I need to do, and especially making schedules too. Being like, okay, at 3:30 I have to take out the trash, or like, you know, whatever. Rewarding yourself also. Being like, if I get everything done on my to-do list, I get to have ice cream tonight. Or like, if I get everything done on my to-do list, I can buy that thing that I really want. Or like, you know, stuff like that. Even if you reward yourself when you don't finish your to-do list, just having that sense of like, oh, if I finish this, I'll get this. It's nice, I guess. What's the greatest obstacle you've overcome? I chose this question because I literally just overcame it, I guess. Sophomore year of college, and I'm not gonna get like too deep into it, but a lot was going on, a lot of situations were happening, and then like also there was just like family stuff going on that wasn't at school that was really stressing me out. So my mental health last semester, we're just getting right into it. It wasn't the greatest. Like I was very sad a lot of times. A lot of times I would call my mom. I just felt very like homesick with everything going on too, which is like not normal for me because I'm very independent. But like, yeah, my mental health was not great. But you know what? We got through it. We came out a better person. Everything's good now. What do you wish you knew before you started college? I was a college COVID baby. So basically, COVID happened, started my junior year of high school. Senior year went by, COVID was still a thing. All of my college trips that were planned got canceled. I feel like if I would have known something before going to college, it would honestly be that I didn't have to go to college, because originally I didn't want to go to college, but the reason that I did was just to gain skills and information and all that fun stuff are on my field. Also, I just wish I could have toured more schools. Like, I honestly, if COVID wasn't a thing, I'd probably be going to a film school right now, like that specifically is specified in film. Obviously I'm not, but I'm very grateful for where I am. But I keep saying, I'm like, if COVID didn't happen, if that was not a thing, I would not be going to the school I'm going to now. That's the tea. I feel like this made me seem like I didn't like the school that I'm going to, which is not true. I love the school I'm going to. I love my professors. I love my friends. I love everything about it. And I feel like I'm genuinely in the right place. I'm very grateful for where I am. And yeah. I need to like learn how to actually do my makeup. Fun fact, I don't actually know how to do it. I just kind of put whatever on. What is something you would tell your younger self right now? People will appreciate you no matter what. Like, no matter what hobbies you're into, no matter what things you enjoy, no matter how your personality is, you just have to find the right people. And I feel like a lot of the people that I found in my life who are the right people, you just like know. You just like feel it, you know? It's not like something that's just like you know when you meet a good person and you click with them. And you also know when you meet a bad person, not even that people are like toxic, but they might not be good for you. Like, they might be good people, but they might not be good for you and not what you need. Advice for your future self. Okay, this is kind of like deep. Okay, I'm talking to myself right now. You know when someone is using you or being like not a good friend, not a good person towards you. So cut them off. Like, you know. Also, don't be afraid to like cut people off and just not say anything. Like, some people do not deserve an explanation as to why you're cutting them off. I don't know if that's controversial or not. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What is a trait of yours that you dislike? Giving people too many second chances. I feel like there's a point where if I keep saying like, hey, I don't like this, hey, I don't like this, hey, I don't like this, it should be like a given now. That's your 10th chance. Like, it should be 3 strikes, you're out. But like, genuinely, like, giving people too many chances. I get second chances. People mess up. Humans make mistakes. People even make the same mistakes twice. I understand that. But if you're making the same mistakes literally like almost every single time I see you, almost every single time we hang out, I'm just like, what? And obviously within reason, or just plain don't put in effort. Because if you let people walk all over you and you allow the behavior to continue, they're just gonna think it's okay and think that you have nothing wrong with it. What is your greatest accomplishment? I genuinely think it's my YouTube channel. And not because I have like a bunch of followers and I'm not making money off of it and I'm not really like, hasn't really amounted to much in the 5 years that I've been doing YouTube. But honestly, I just genuinely love doing it, and it's just something that I found that I really enjoy doing, whether I make money off of it or not. I don't really care. I just love like documenting my life and having that as something to look back on. And I'm also just very proud of it. What's something you take for granted? Living at home. Because I obviously don't have to pay rent. I don't have to pay for groceries. I barely have to pay for gas. And there's a lot of like perks to living at home. What is some dating advice that you would give someone else? With my little dating experience, don't. You can date in your youngin' years, but I also feel like you need to be single for a little while. You can be very independent in relationships, I'm not saying that, but you also have to realize there's a lot of things in relationships that happen that don't happen when you're single. I know when I get a relationship, I'm gonna miss the freedom that I had when I was single. But yeah, just enjoy being single. Like, literally, people are such in a rush to like get their next relationship, to post them on the gram and stuff, and like, I am excited for that day, but I'm also just excited to be single right now. And I'm excited to explore my options. And I feel like you should not be judged if you are single. Some people are like, ew, you're single, like we need to get you a date. We need to, you know, you need to get out there. And that sounds like a lot of work. Really not something to be embarrassed about. And if people are making you feel embarrassed about being single, that feels very toxic to me. Taking a little extra time to browse the menu. I also feel like people should not be shamed for being on dating apps. It has honestly become so hard to meet people in person, not because of only the digital world that we've become.
Dating apps are destroying our world.
I don't think they are. I don't think it really matters how you met I just think like it matters that you enjoy being with the person and being, you know, close to the person. Oh, like you met on Tinder? Like, ew. Like, I feel like that's so stupid. Change. What is some advice that you give to someone who doesn't know what they want to do with their life? That's a lot of pressure, honestly. Number one, if you really truly do want to go to college but don't know what you want to do, go to community college. Like, I'm not even playing with you right now. Like, do not go to a college that is gonna put you like $1 million in debt. You're gonna end up being worse off than you were if you went to community college and then you decided, oh, this is what I really want to do. And just like honestly relax. You spend so much time like working and running around your whole entire life. You really don't get time to relax unless it's the weekend. Whoop, whoop. Don't stress out about it. Take a gap year if you want. Like, you have time. So stop telling yourself and stop letting other people tell you that you don't have time, because you do. Okay. That is it for this little advice session. I'm gonna do an outfit reveal and then we're gonna chill. The outfit reveal, I have on a fly. I have on a Harley Davidson shirt. My shoes are Crocs right now. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I'm just gonna die now. Okay, goodbye.